what should be a cracking game. It nearly always is when these two sides go between them. A rivalry in this year's Spanish Super Cup final. We are really so many veterans of this fixture. Alongside him, the club captain, Koke, who's been in good form this season. He celebrates his third. The respective captains. He is junior, so often decisive in big matches, but is currently on a run of 15 games without repeated this evening. So we are underway in the second of the
competition. Could be important to him to go away to the final and win. But they'll need a performance against their big rivals.
You'll rarely see a football struck as perfectly as that. Said he was convinced that Real Madrid would show another level to their...
In unfamiliar territory, Diego Simeone conceding that first goal because they do not do that too often.
Hansko. Baena's up there, the cross was deflected
To the box is a very, very strong header of a football.
Koke plays forward, Alvarez.
Ruggeri's first-time ball, low and hard, Africa Cup of Nations. Some work here for Los Blancos tonight, Pablo Barrios. Asensio goes long, looking for Gonzalo Garcia. And like their opponents tonight, they're in the top 8 of the Champions League. From Llorente, an apology for the danger he created with that back pass. So the four recent to Atleti who are coming forward now and have won a corner. Previously played in this competition. Julian's corner. Difficult one to keep in, the cross when beat Xabi Alonso's Leverkusen domestically. Remarkable achievements from the man now in charge of Real Madrid. To be taken by Rodrigo. Oblak didn't quite confirm. Wonderful spin from Bellingham. Vinicius. And again, this time Baena taking over. Trying to open the defence, looking for Julian out. Players deliver when their team needs them, and that is what Julian will do. He's given the ball away. Here goes Alex Baena. Real Madrid tonight. Goalkeeper. For Llorente. Looking for Solo and finding him in the centre, who managed to... Knew exactly what he wanted to do, couldn't execute the pass. But they must defend now as Julian finds Giuliano. Gallagher dispossessing Carreras. Go. To be back for Real Madrid within their own court, having to show patience. Cleverly done. Llorente forward. Calm from Koke. Tonight his 347th match for Real Madrid. FC Barcelona that has Real Madrid in front. Chouameni looking for Rodrigo. Truby did it. They've worked it forward to Llorente, who has won a corner. He was Livers. Llorente. And here goes Rodrigo. Wonderful to make the save. Atleti have given it straight to Gonzalo, who cuts it back. Can breathe a sigh of relief. Rodrigo with. This is towards Vinicius. How he could do with a goal. 4,500 kilometres from the Spanish. Decent stop from Courtois. Okay. Cleverly done by Julian. Coque's first-time ball was into a super channel. And he is asking himself, Atleti's fourth corner is an in-swinger! Caught. And the clearance is deflected. Giuliano cuts it back. Here is Gallagher. Solot! Goal scorer Valverde, who crosses just ahead of Vinicius Junior. Giuliano couldn't control it. Away goes. And on the follow-up, Julian. Now Gallagher. And Real Madrid. And the second half is underway now. Atleti. It is the 7th since expanding to a 14 format. And here is an early chance for Solot. In the absence of top goal scorer Kylian Mbappe. Given away by Rodrigo, and this is Lenormand, who will be no extra time, straight to penalties. Incident added, to say the least. This one feels different. Sergio Ramos as the player with most derby appearances. Ruggeri's cross is deflected, and Julian was lurking. Baena lifts it into the path of Saul. Giuliano was a match, it's late with the challenge. Real Madrid can continue. This is Vinicius. And it comes out to Valverde. Julian to Baena, who wins a corner. Here is Rodrigo. Terrific touch. He's in! And he's finished so coolly. He doubles Real Madrid's advantage. Only as far as Coque. Baena first time. Ruggeri, his cross flicked on, another chance for Solot. And Llorente has found Giuliano. There are 3 in the box. Giuliano's cross looks good. It's very good. It's game on. Solot pulls it. An hour played, and you simply cannot look away. And he has a spark. He gave it to Llorente, who's won a corner. Griezmann's in-swinger is falling for Julian. Llorente, it was a danger. Here is Jude Bellingham. In the last year, Rudiger goes long. It was a really good pass for Vinicius. Was among the goals at the weekend in the 5-1. Here is Fran to Mendy, the fresh leg, and Garcia. The fresh legs of the substitute. That is what Simeone went on to say about Alexander Solot. Fran. Bellingham. Is there a counter-attack here for Atleti? Julian Alves. Whose cross is deep, aiming for Gonzalo. Forward. And lift it forward for Antoine Griezmann.